Hey guys, Tabby Toe 1986 here. Yes, it's early. I got up at 4:15 like I always do during the week. And it's the start of the week. And I made my husband's lunch like a good little wifey. And he told me that he don't want sandwiches anymore because Friday he had his sandwich and it had a bad piece in it or something. You know how you get like sandwich meat and like especially turkey and it has that little nasty part. Anyway, it grossed him out, so now he don't want sandwiches for lunch. He said I'll just take an extra pack of crackers and I'm losing my voice. Not really, but I guess because it's early. But anyway, I'm in the man cave, and I had started a video, but I mashed the wrong button, and I had to delete it because I paused it by accident. That's the only bad thing about not knowing how to edit, and I still don't know how to edit, and I still don't have a tripod, but just bear with me, okay? Oh, and back to my last video, I said I was going to do this thing because I was feeling empty inside. And apparently, I talked to my husband about it, how back when I was young, I used to feel something. And I used to like stand up in church and tell my testimony. And I stood up at a camp when I was 18 in front of all them people. And I told my testimony. And you know that feeling you feel when the Lord wants you to say something or do something? That's the feeling I'm talking about that I miss. I mean, even going to the altar and crying, like, just putting all your feelings out there. I don't do that anymore. But my church don't really have an altar. You just sit at the chair. I mean, they have like a little cross in the corner with like little rocks. And I guess that's what they call an altar. I don't know. And it's like, that place is so big, and you're just like, what do I do? But then they have, like, there's an auditorium, and then you go out, and there's a living room. That's what they call it. And it's like chairs and a fireplace, or like a couch, and that's where you go to pray, and other people will pray with you, like, if you're struggling with something, or if you want have a prayer request. Anyway, that's where they do that thing. So I guess that's why they don't officially have a altar where you can go and just bare your soul. But anyways, my husband's like, you're not supposed to feel that all the time. He's like, I don't feel anything. But I don't, he said, because he just recently got saved, like in 2020 or something like that. I think it's raining, or maybe it's just the bathroom. His bathroom is really bad. Like, it leaks. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. He said, he don't feel that worry of not being saved or whatever. So I guess I'm just overreacting when I say I don't feel anything. So I guess you're not supposed to feel happy go jolly all the time or whatever. I just want to be a better person. But I'm not going to cry. So yeah. And I did go on the little website and try to find a life group, and I signed up for one, and it was just a women's only life group. But then I'm like, they don't really tell you what's going down. They just, women of the well and all this. So then you request to be accepted or to join, and then they accept you. Well, they accepted me, and then they gave me the details of how that life group works. And bottom line, they wanted me to buy a book, and we were going to all read it together or talk about it. And I don't have money to buy a book. And I'm like, I didn't know I was joining a book club. But also, you won't believe who was over it. It was that woman at my church that I had to tell pretty much that I didn't want to hang out with because she, the one that wouldn't shut up all the time. And I feel bad about that. Yes, I do. But some people, you just get, I didn't know how to, deal with that situation. So I just told her the truth. I found in a text message, but at least I told her the truth. You're making me uncomfortable. Stop saying, telling me to have a baby. I don't want to have a baby. Not everybody's supposed to have a baby. And at least I know that. Because some people don't know that. But, more power to you. If you got kids, you got kids. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that I don't want kids. And I don't want to be told constantly to have a baby when I don't want to have a baby. Because I couldn't handle the pressure of having a kid. And I'm just not that strong of a person. And the way, I was brought up, and it scarred me with my parents separating. And I didn't want to bring a kid into the world. But that's just me. Okay? Anyways, yeah, she was the one that emailed me and said, you're signed up for our life group. And I'm like, seriously? That's who's over it? So that also made me question I know I need to tell her, I'm sorry for telling you the truth and hurting your feelings. But I don't think I really want to be in the same group as her. And it's still going to be awkward. So yeah, I got out of it. I signed up. The next day, I sent an email that I'm sorry, but you can give my spot to somebody else. But also, the reason why I canceled it is because my husband and I have been going on all these trips and not really focusing on our house and the problems that our house has. I mean, it was built in 2003, and that little bathroom right there, yeah, this is the kitty's spot, by the way, whenever she's in the man cave. But yeah, his bathroom is really bad, and it's embarrassing, and I'm not going to show you how nasty that tub is. But it's not like I don't clean, but there's nothing you can do when your bathtub looks like that. But anyways, we finally got a hold of somebody, and they're called West Shore Homes, and we're going to get his bathroom completely remodeled. That means floor, vanity, shower, and right now it's a shower tub combo, but he just wants a straight up shower. Because this is his bathroom, and mine upstairs is my bathroom. And when I say that, it just means that I take a shower up there and he takes a shower down here. And that's just how it is. Because before, when he had a crappy job, he would always have this black gunk on him. And I didn't want that in my bathtub. And I mean, I would try to wash it out. But anyways, so we're getting that done. And they had a little sale going on or something. At least they make you feel that way. I mean, honestly, I don't. Anyways, so my bathtub needs to be replaced too, and eventually all my bathroom needs to be remodeled. But right now, especially after hearing how much it is, I can't tell you how much it is, but let's just say we should have did this 15 years ago before the world became inflated or whatever, because it's outrageous. But it has to be done, so we're doing it unless they're legit and they have good reviews. But we're getting all of his bathroom done. No more Tennessee stuff. No more Tennessee bathroom. We're going to have a nice fancy bathroom. And no shower curtain. He's getting the glass doors. I mean, he's getting a fancy one. And anyways, upstairs, since he's getting a full remodel in the bathroom, upstairs I get a new bathtub shower combo redone. They're not going to do my floors or vanity this time. And he's also getting a new toilet, by the way. We both need new toilets. Them stupid things. Half the time they don't want to flush, then you have to like flick something in the back of it to make it flush, and it's just a headache. But you wouldn't believe the water we're just wasting because it's dripping in his bathroom. You can probably hear it in the background. It's so loud. But as of yesterday, moving on. Oh, and that's going to happen in a couple weeks. They're coming to do my bathroom on August the 26th, and then his bathroom is going to take 2 days. And that's another thing with them. I think that's why they're more expensive than anybody else, is because they get it done fast. And that's what we want. Because, I mean, you use the bathroom, all your bathroom, every single day, all the time. So, you need your bathroom free. And I don't know what we're going to do, because they're going to do my shower first. So that one day, I'll have to use his shower to take a bath, or a shower. I definitely wouldn't take a bath in there. But, because it has to seal, has to set for so long. And then a few days later, I don't even know if there's going to be 2 days in between. They're going to do his bathroom, and that's going to have to set. So I don't know what we're going to do about the shower situation. Guess we'll figure it out. I don't know if you're supposed to let that stuff set for like 2 days or just one, but I guess we'll see. But as of yesterday, we no longer have Netflix. We turned it off for a while so we can get different apps. So yeah, I was able to watch that movie Marry Me with Jennifer Lopez and Owen Wilson. It was pretty good, but I thought I wasn't ever going to get to watch it because it only came out on like Prime or Apple or something when it first came out. But Netflix finally got it, and it actually came out yesterday, so that was good timing. And we finished our White Collar show, so we finished that. So yeah, he got me the app Crunchyroll. It's like, if you love anime, it's just anime shows and movies. So yeah, or it could just be shows. I'm not sure. I hadn't looked at everything, but yeah, it's only $1.99 a month. So, and money's tight now that we're getting our bathroom done. We got to be more cautious and smart. And that's also confession time. The last couple days, ever since, like the night after that boy left with West Shore, he was like probably 21, something like that. He was in his early 20s. But I was like, well, I'm definitely going to have to get a job now because that's expensive. And so I was depressed because I'm like, man, I thought I wasn't going to have to get a job for a while, or if ever, because, we just had a plan. But so I got depressed and I was eating, but I drank a lot of water too because I only had water because I told myself I wasn't going to get any more 2 liters. But then this weekend he bought me a 2 liter of Pepsi Zero. But anyways, I've just been really bloated feeling, and I feeling like I'm about to pop. Like, I don't know if it's all the water weight or water or overeating when I do eat. And we feel bad because our only friend, like, that we actually hang out with, Brad, like, he wanted to hang out Saturday, but and he actually said, something like, you want to hang out? And my shirts always do that. It must be my fat neck. I don't know why they do that. But anyways, he wanted to hang out, and then Wes is like, well, I gotta mow. Let me get done mowing let me go out there and mow and weed eat and take care of my yard, and then we'll get back with you. And I had made a good breakfast, sausage biscuits, loaded omelet, scrambled eggs, pretty much. What else did I make? Oh, and hash browns, 2 of them each. So we had a good, nice, hearty breakfast. But then, by the time my husband got done and he took a shower, it was like 2:30, almost 3 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm starving. I haven't ate anything since breakfast. And after a while, I get hangry, and I'm like getting angry. I want to eat. I gotta eat. I'm getting a headache. I don't feel good. Like, I need to eat something. And then we text Brad, and he's mowing. And I'm like, okay, well, I can't wait. So we ended up going to Snowbiz first, because I wanted Snowbiz before they go out of, not out of business, but for the season. I don't know when they close, but I figured it would be soon. So that was my first Snowbiz of the year. Probably the year, yeah. But anyway, I got peaches and cream, and it was really good. And my husband got pina colada because he got hooked on that pina colada drink at Pineapple Willie's. We had it 2 times when we were in Florida. And he's like, you got me hooked on that. So that's what he got, and he really liked it. But anyways, so I had all that sugar and on an empty stomach, and it just made me feel worse. And I'm like, and then Brad's just like, I'm getting there. And then we get gas, and Wes, of all the pumps, he always picks the slow pump, and I know he didn't mean to. But it took like 30 minutes to fill up the tank, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. But it was just barely even chugging along, the little pump. And I was just like, oh, it's hot, because he didn't roll down the windows, and I was in the car, and I was like, bleh. I didn't feel good. But I was like, we're going to Chili's. I want Chili's. And we'll just go, and if Brad shows up, he shows up. But unfortunately, Brad didn't get done in time, and I felt bad, but I had to eat something because I didn't feel good, and I thought I was going to throw up. And then once I finally ate something, just eating the appetizer, we got like cheese fries, and just eating the appetizer and drinking the water, because I just got water, I just felt so bloated and like I needed a burp or something. And then by the time I ate food, I felt horrible. And the next day, I skipped breakfast. When we went to church, I skipped breakfast. It was about 11:30, and I was going to drop him off at home, which he was driving. I drove to church, and he drove back. But I was going to the movies with my sister and her kids, so I just was like, drive through McDonald's, and I'll get some McDoubles, and they don't have that special going on anymore where you can buy one get one free, and it was $7 and some change for 2 McDoubles. And that's also the way the world is right now. And it's crazy because back in like 2012, excuse me, I remember, or early 2000s, you could get a McDouble for like $1 and some change. And it's just crazy to me. But anyway, he paid it. And I took the bottom buns off and just like made a taco and just ate them like that. So I ate that. I ate a small bag of popcorn at the theater with Coke Zero and a box of peanut M&Ms. And yeah, I ate that. And then I ate leftover KFC because he brought KFC Friday. And if you order from the app, or you like sign up for the app, you get like a free bucket of chicken. And that was Friday, but we ate the leftovers on Sunday. And I had made some macaroni and cheese to go with it, and I put real bacon bits in it, and it was really good. But yeah, and I just felt bloated, and I felt like I overate, and I just didn't feel good. And I'm like, last night I felt horrible. I thought my stomach was gonna blow up or something. It was horrible. Like, and I told Wes, I was like, is it like possible to drink too much water? Because I feel like my stomach is just so bloated, and I just felt horrible. So today, I'm going to just make me a smoothie for breakfast and try to clean myself out or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to watch Crunchyroll, and then I'm going to go over here. I told him that I wanted to start watching all my Blu-rays and my DVDs because I have so many. It's crazy. See, I've got all the original Disney cartoons and some live action. And I didn't really care for this one. Like, of all people, Wild Will Smith. But anyway, I bought it anyway. But I ain't gonna do that anymore if I don't care for something. Like the new Stitch movie, I'm not gonna buy it because it wasn't that good, and it went off topic. And like, this is the legit movie. And see, this one has Lilo and Stitch 2 in it as well. And the same goes with Pocahontas. It's got 2 movies in it too. But anyways, yeah. And some of these I've had since I was a teenager. Like these ones, the old school DVDs. Classic. Just some classic. And then like Spirited Away. This was his mama's. When she passed away, I was like, can I please have Mr. Bean? His stepdad let me have him. But this is all my Halloween movies. And when I say my Halloween, this is just like kid Halloween movies, but they're my Halloween movies. Because I don't like scary movies. I've gotten better with it. Like blood and gore stuff. But no. And of course, I've got all the Minions. I got Sing 1 and 2. And if I don't like a sequel, I won't buy the second movie or whatever, the third movie, if I don't like it. But yeah, this was a really good movie, and I ended up getting it for cheap, but that's such a good movie. If you haven't seen that, it's an older movie, but it's so good. It makes you want to ride a bicycle. But anyways, yeah. Some of these are old movies. Smokey and the Bandit, you gotta love it. And of course, the Mr. Bean movie and Mr. Bean's Holiday, because I'm cool like that. And then Big Tom Hanks, and I'm gonna watch this today. Nacho Libre. I'll watch it while I get on the treadmill. But yeah, I went to that restaurant, and it's authentic Mexican food. And me and my husband aren't really authentic. Well, he don't even like Mexican food. He just eats it because I want to eat it. But anyways, of course, I got my dragons, my Ninja Turtles, my Cloudy with a Chance at Meatballs, my Jackie, or Jack Black Panda movies, of course. I've got all 4 of those. And this movie right here, and it's on Netflix right now. I seen it last night. This will make you cry. This will make you want to know the Lord if you don't already know Him. Yeah, this is a good one. And then Spirited Away, one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites though, if you hadn't noticed. This will make you cry. This will make you ugly cry, like snot running down. Yeah, even the book. Like, I read the book in 6th grade and I boo-hooed. But I got 100 on my ER test. Yeah, remember when they had AR? I don't know if they still do that. But yeah, I got Remember Me because, Robert Pattinson. I got Water for Elephants, which they filmed in Chattanooga, Tennessee, which is awesome. I live like 30 minutes away from there. And it was Robert Pattinson. And I got all the Twilights. And I got the original Willy Wonka and then the Tim Burton Willy Wonka. And I love Tim Burton. If you don't know me, I love Tim Burton. But yeah, I got the Ghostbusters. I don't have all the new Ghostbusters, but I got one of them. But anyway, you got your Napoleon Dynamite classic. Abominable, that was a real good movie. And this one has a bunch of them on there. I only got it for the Little Giants, though. That's a classic 90s movie. Yeah. Don't talk about my mama. I love that movie. Icebox. And then you got your King of the Hill and your Dumb and Dumber, Because I love Jim Carrey, all of his movies. I got Robin Williams, Jumanji, and Hook. Trolls, I don't know why Trolls is down here with my real live action movies, but whatever. I still gotta get Sonic 3. Definitely want that because it has Jim Carrey on it, of course. And then just some of my older ones. Hardball. And I like Adam Sandler too. And I really liked Happy Gilmore too. I don't know what they were talking about. Saying that nobody liked it. This right here, this movie, I just recently bought it again because I gave it to my niece. So I had to buy it. It was only like $5 or something on Amazon. But it makes you want to work out. And you don't really realize what gymnastic people do. It's crazy. Like, they're really athletic. Then here's all my Christmas selection. And I'm talking little kid stuff. Which this one has my boy on it. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Back when he was cute. I don't know what happened to him, but he ain't cute no more. But anyways, yeah. And that's my side of the movies. So, yeah. Oh, check out these rocks. My mom, how she likes to paint rocks and seashells. She painted West some to keep. She got Michael Myers rock. And these she painted for me, but I thought it looked good in his man cave. Because he's got this sign in his man cave. But yeah, this is a big old shark tooth rock. She thought it looked like a shark tooth. Great white. Well, the bigger great white. This is my husband's collection. Oh, I forgot we had Bob's Burgers movie. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to watch movies. Save money that way. And, yeah. I got him this puzzle. I forgot, if it was his birthday or Christmas. But I just thought it was cute. It's Volkswagen. So, and yeah, these are my Harry Potters, but it's on his side. Because he likes Harry Potter too. He didn't used to, but I got him into it. And now he's a fan. He's had these ever since before we were even dated. I don't even know, like early 2000s. He got that one. And he's got this guy. I'm gonna go in here in the kitchen. I gotta wash the dishes. I gotta get the recycling together. Here's some of the recycling. Here's some more. And this is my favorite Alani drink. Yeah. Tastes just like pina colada icy. And I told Wes that icy guy, that's what this drink tastes like. I was going to let him have a sip of it next time I buy another one. This is off his crackers. He only likes peanut butter. He will eat cheese, but I'm the one that likes the cheese one and the Ritz. Yeah, I was lazy yesterday and didn't wash dishes, so now I gotta do it. Now I gotta clean these cans, wash them out, because I'm going to the recycling today. But now it's 6 o'clock and I started this at 5:15, even though I had to delete the one because I mashed the wrong button. One of these days I'm gonna have a good quality stuff and I can take good quality, make good quality videos. But yeah, that's my day. I gotta exercise and wash dishes and take recycling when they open at 11:30, which last time, 2 weeks ago, I guess it was, they were open before 11:30. It was like 11:26 when I got over there, and the gate was already open. So I don't know. I'll still wait till 11:30 though. But I was going to go walk outside, but I think it's going to rain anyway, or sprinkle. So I'll just stay inside, do my exercise, and yeah. And I'm starting not to feel good, so I don't know if I should eat or not. I don't know what to do. It's like I'm always going to be this size, no matter what I do. It's depressing. But anyways, here's a little side view of my fridge with all my, this is the magnet that started it all my collection. Yeah. Hungry Horse, Montana. I went there on a mission trip. These missionaries from my little church moved there, and they bought this building that used to be a bar, and they made it into, half of it was their apartment, and the other half was a little church. And I went there, and I just hung out with them for a week, and they had a pet snake, and yeah, we went to Glacier Park, and these are just all of our little magnets. This is me and my sister when we were little. And yes, I'm a Ninja Turtle, because I wasn't your average 4-year-old little girl that liked Barbies and baby dolls. No. I like Ninja Turtles and Alvin and the Chipmunks. Yeah. But anyways, yes, I've been there before. That was before YouTube though. I went with my mom and her church. They went on a big charter bus, and we went there, and it was cool. And they had a all-you-can-eat restaurant buffet outside of the boat. It was a different building, but it was good. I got 2 magnets at that place. And there's my Niagara Falls. I thought that was a pretty one. And it even had the Canadian leaf on it. We went to the Railroad Museum. I finally got to ride a train. And hopefully one of these days I'll get to go to London and ride the Harry Potter train. The real Harry Potter train. And shout out to Vlog After College. Here's Gatsby. And yes, I'm still a member or a subscriber to your videos. I've been watching you since Gatsby was little. I still can't believe he hadn't reached 1 million subscribers. He's been on YouTube for, what, 13 years? Or something crazy? 11? Well, Gatsby's 11. I think he started like a few years before he even got Gatsby. So yeah. And then that's when we went to Gatlinburg on our 14th wedding anniversary. We rented a cabin. It was called Hanky Panky. And it had a heart-shaped tub right next to the queen-size bed. It was awesome. But anyways, and it had a hot tub on the back porch. But yeah, and this is when I went to the Mystic Grill. Yeah, I went there in real life for my birthday last year. My husband took me there. He took me there, and then that's in Georgia, okay? We drove 3 hours to get there, and then we stayed the night, and we walked around again in the little park or town, and then we drove all the way to Nashville from there to go to a Nashville hockey game to finish out my birthday weekend. Yeah, it was a really good birthday. He really spoiled me a lot. We ended up going to the Nashville Mall. He bought me 2 luggage fly pocketbooks with wallets. Yeah, he just really spoiled me that weekend. And I mean, I know I've said certain things about our marriage, or how, like, I gotta ask permission for money. But honestly, he buys me whatever I want, if, you know, unless I don't need it, then he won't. But pretty much, for the most part, like, I've eventually got Snowbiz, and I told you I didn't have money at the time when I went over there, and I can't believe that rock was still there. I ended up picking it up again, and I hit it for the 3rd time, but I put it at a gas station. I keep burping. Maybe I'm just full of gas, and that's why I feel like my stomach's about to pop. I don't know. But sometimes when I'm hungry, I'll burp. I don't know why I do that, but I do that. This is like the longest video I've ever done. But, you know, I'm slowly building viewers and getting subscribers, and that's awesome. And I appreciate y'all. And just, you know, follow along with me in my life, and I'll show you an update when we get our bathrooms. But I'm not going to show you how nasty they are beforehand. I might show you mine, because mine's not as nasty as my husband's. It's still embarrassing though, but it's not our fault. Like, it's whatever the cheap material they made our tub out of. It's like flaking off, and it's just layers of nasty in the tub. And it's not that I don't scrub it and try to clean it. That's just what it looks like. But anyways, I hope y'all have a good day, good week, and just stick with me, guys, and eventually I'll get a tripod and have a better quality videos. But, you know, I just appreciate y'all, and I'm still gonna try to lose weight. And I know this ain't really a channel of actually success, but that's real true life. It's not just, you know, let me not eat a day and lose weight. I'm not gonna do that. And it's just, I'm just being real, and I talk about real stuff. And yeah, today I gotta go and be that aunt that picks up her niece from school because she needs me to. I don't want her to have to ride the school bus till 5 o'clock and be starving to death by the time she finally gets home. So I'm gonna go pick her up, and yeah. Anyways, I hope y'all have a good day, and see y'all later. Tabby toe out. Yay, yay.